This is Jeremy with Zombie Tapdance, and I'm here with Ryan of Righteous Vendetta. How you doing, Ryan?
Oh, I'm doing awesome, man. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. How's your day going so far?
It's really good. My butt's cold. You know, we were talking about you getting electrocuted.
Me getting electrocuted? I think you said your butt was cold like 5 hours ago. What?
Dude, I can't get
Run around here.
Well, I was hoping you'd get electrocuted and then you'd be on the ground. I'd just sit on you. And that'd be good. And then I'd obviously resuscitate you from the death.
Well, you know, I appreciate that. You know CPR?
No.
I'm fucked. I'm really fucked. So I see you guys toured with Head PE last year. How was that? Those guys come through my home club, which is the Alrosa Villa, all the time.
Yep.
Jared, Trauma, all them. How was it?
Dude, it was awesome, man. Like, we didn't know what to. We went into it like, dude, these guys are gonna hate us. Like, we were like, this is gonna be bad. And the first night of the tour, you know, because they've got a lot of Juggalo fans, and we got on stage, we started playing, and in between sets, between us, the opening band and us, the Juggalos were telling us to suck their dicks. And so we were like,
fucking serious?
They were like chanting, "Suck our dick," and I was like, oh gosh, dude, this whole tour is gonna be so bad. Ended up, during our set, 32 people got kicked out, dude, like from moshing and just going nuts.
Where at?
South Bend, Indiana.
No shit.
At Cheers, dude, it was awesome. And then, dude, after that night, dude, we became, I would say we're closer to the Head PE guys than any band we've ever toured with. Like Goose, Trauma. I mean, Jared, you know, I mean, we know him, and you know, but most of the rest of the guys we became like really good friends with.
Jared's definitely a different animal.
Yeah, he's kind of in his own world.
So I'm gonna ask you a question that was asked when I used to work with a magazine called Gross Magazine, and I asked Trauma the same question. What's the grossest thing you've seen on tour? And I'm stealing that from you, Jeremy.
The other, a few months ago, I saw a 65-year-old woman's boobs. That wasn't that bad. Look, man, what have I seen? Dude, I don't even know. That's like probably the grossest thing I can even think of right now.
It could be pretty bad. I don't know.
It was, man. I mean, good boobs are good boobs, and bad boobs are bad boobs. They were bad. She was 65 years old. You can imagine.
That's right. So, tell me about the Fire Inside and what you guys got going on for the whole next year.
Yeah, definitely. The Fire Inside, it's doing really well for us. Our best record we've released yet. We're just touring on it really as long as we can. We got a new single coming out on radio, coming off that record. And I think what we're doing is we're gonna we just recorded 2 new songs the other day, and we're gonna add some acoustic tracks and redo a re-release with it, remix and stuff like that. So I think that's kind of what's on the horizon for the rest of the year, just touring all year on the same record too.
Definitely get your name out there.
Yeah, you got to.
Hit it, man. So I like to ask questions that kind of let people know what's behind you guys. What do you do when you're not touring, when you're not playing on stage? What do you do on your off time? You play Call of Duty or something like that?
Yeah, I'm a big Halo guy. You know, I'm really excited for Destiny. I haven't played Titanfall yet. We're huge gamers, big time. We play a lot of Magic the Gathering. Yeah, dude, we go hard, man. We play a lot of Pokemon.
That's awesome.
Hopefully that doesn't air. No, I'm just kidding. It can. I love Pokemon. No, dude, we're huge gamers, big time. Play a lot of NBA 2K13, 2K14, 15. Well, it hasn't come out yet. We're excited for it.
If I don't ask, I know people will be pissed off. Any gamer tags you want to throw out?
Yeah, Righteous Vendetta, RIGHTEOUS VNDETA. Xbox.
Now you can play with them.
Yeah, we play Halo a lot. Dude, that's all we do is play freaking video games, man, and write music. That's it.
That sounds like the life.
That's a life, right?
So what's your favorite tour food?
Oh, Taco Bell. Have you had the breakfast?
I have not had the waffle taco.
Waffle taco. I'm saying this on record right now. The best breakfast item of any breakfast item ever put on the menu. It's on.
I will have to try it.
We'll do it.
We'll pregame tomorrow before we come in.
We should.
Southwest lot. Get hammered.
On taco. A waffle taco hammered.
So, how's the Wyoming rock scene?
What?
Does it exist?
What?
Does it
what?
exist?
I've never heard those two things said in a sentence. Dude, it really doesn't, man. It's we come from a town of 8,000 people, and don't get me wrong, we have a ton of support from our city. But I mean, you never see shows come through there. You know, it just doesn't happen.
I saw you guys were from there, and I'm like, I've never heard of anybody being from there. You
right.
know?
We're like the only band from there, and it's very difficult for us to even put on a show.
Are you gonna stay there, or have you guys moved to, like a lot of bands moved to LA, you know,
Yeah.
things like that? Are you gonna stay around, or?
I mean, we'll probably always stay there just because we're on tour so much. It doesn't really matter where we land and when we're not on tour because we're only home for a week at a time.
Right.
So it's like there's no sense in us spending money to move somewhere when we're never there anyway. You know?
So my last question. Here in Columbus, we have a channel called Radio U, which is our Christian rock channel.
Oh yeah.
And my dad introduced me to the heaviest metal he possibly could. Shit that I didn't even want to listen to.
Yeah.
And Radio U on Sunday nights, I believe, they'll play heavy Christian metal.
Yeah, I loved it.
And when I was in like 8th grade, it was developing.
Right.
It was very much developing. And now Christian rock has just changed so much. You guys, War of Ages, All That Remains, or not All That Remains, As I Lay Dying, which is, I don't know what to say about that one.
Yeah, who knows?
But how do you feel how it's changed? I mean,
It's awesome, man. Radio U's great. Shout out to those guys. We've done a lot with them in the past. No, it's changed a ton, man. And honestly, in my opinion, the bands that are in the underground Christian scene are pushing the boundaries of where it's going. I feel like they're ahead of the curve of what Active is at, which is really different than most Christian music. You know, you usually think of Christian music as like watered down garbage. You know, like, oh, it's Christian, it's crap. But dude, a lot of the bands in the underground scene are really like pushing where it's going. So yeah,
there's so many huge bands that people actually might not even realize that are Christian, that are just you go to a show and you're expecting like this heavy mosh pit metal show, and there's little kids and parents jumping into the mosh pit, just annihilating it, just going crazy.
Right, yeah, it's cool. It's great, man. It's a great way to connect different people together, you know. And moms and their kids taking kids to an impending doom show.
Oh, yeah.
You know, one of my favorite Christian bands ever, dude. They're the heaviest band out right now. I don't know if you've heard Impending Doom.
I've heard of them. I did not know they were a Christian band.
Oh yeah, big time, big time. Their first record's called Nailed Dead Risen. Dude, yeah.
Well, with the name like that, it's like saying Slayer is a Christian band. I mean, Impending Doom.
Yeah, or Lamb of God, you know. You think they were.
Lamb of God, you could almost picture it, and then you hear them, and then you're like, no.
Right. No, I hear you.
But I really appreciate you being here with us.
My pleasure.
Go and have a good time the rest of the day, and I can't wait to see you guys.
I'm gonna go catch Kill Switch.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Good, thank
Thanks,
you.
man.
No, absolutely.